How my sound is 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
Okay, is it me next? Okay, I think I'm good.
Hello, good morning, Berea-Midpark.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Everything's good? All right.
Oh. Good afternoon, folks. Welcome to this Tuesday night hoops at Berea-Midpark High School. The 9-6 small ball Titans will be defending home court against the 9-7 large and in charge Avon Eagles. Dylan, what do you have for us on the Titans?
So going over the Titans play over here, we had a big win over Midview last Saturday, 77-38. We beat Avon last time we saw them, but only by 1 point, as it was a high-scoring game, 89-58. Nick Reese here is looking to take over and hopefully dominate once again, as with his career high of 41, hasn't dropped less than 21 points since December 6th. But our more important opponent, the Avon Eagles, Ben, can you tell me about him?
Well, some huge news about the Avon Eagles is that they are currently on a 4-game streak. And a part of that 4-game win streak is against Gilmore Academy and Olmsted Falls. So we're looking for a huge performance from the Titans to keep up with this hot Avon team.
Great.
Well, with that, let's go down to our very own Emma Rivera for our keys to the game.
For you tonight, 9-6 Berea-Midpark Titans going against the 9-7 Avon Eagles. Good news, the Titans starter Andre Alexander is back after suffering a minor injury. We are really excited here tonight. Recently, we've noticed that the Titans have had high-scoring games all season. That shows that their offense has done amazing, and we can't wait to see what they will do tonight. And we wish good luck to both teams.
Okay, thank you, Emma. Dylan, you already got something else?
Yes, of course, Matt. Dre Alexander is back from injury. Vinny Weaver had stepped up and started over him the last game due to the injury and was actually awarded for the game due to the step up in performance. We're very hopeful that the Dre's performance on the defensive side of the ball will help to give us this win tonight, as defense is going to be one of the biggest, most crucial points of this game. As obviously last time I previously mentioned, we only had won by 1 point. So this will be a huge factor whether we win by how many turnovers we can create. Would you agree, Ben?
Yeah, I feel like with Andre returning back into the starting lineup, I feel like that'll bring a very good defensive force on top of just the huge amount of pressure that we're going to have with this game. I feel like it will be a huge vocal point to have him back.
One of the Titans' main strengths is their press. Reed Broughton is a significant contributor with that, leading the team in steals and blocks and rebounds per game. So him on the defensive side of the ball is key. What's important for the Titans starters on offense is Nick Reese and Tyson Clay leading respectively in points. Nick Reese with 23.5, Tyson Clay with 17.9. Them having a good day is important for the Titans to get another conference win, because they are second in SWC play right now, and any win is a good win.
Yeah, speaking of Nick Reese, you know, the sophomore has really taken over this season with a total of 353 points on the year. He was actually celebrated last week for breaking the school record, given a basketball customly made. Overall, right now, he's currently sitting at first in the division and first in the conference for points per game, and is overall sitting at 11th in the state for 23.5 points per game, and he has 53 made three-pointers. So overall, if he's able to come over and on top of his game, I truly believe everyone else will follow, and we'll be able to ride out of here with another victory over these Avon Eagles.
And I feel like an important thing is, if we come out of with a win, it'll give us the needed momentum to go into our 3-game away period that we'll have, which is going to be very important going into the end of this year, going into the playoff race.
Yeah, Ben, I'm very happy that you mentioned that, because we just had 2 games, including today, that are home, and now we're going into that 3-game stretch, as you mentioned, and obviously playing on the road, the bus rides get tired. drives homes get tired, practices are longer because you have to prepare for those things.
And school.
Oh, school, of course. Everything taken into accountability when you're not at home means we just have to play at another higher level. So to be able to close out the season and work back towards Elyria with game of the year and get to that first place spot in the conference, that 3-game stretch is going to need the momentum from here tonight, as you had mentioned, Ben.
Less than a minute left until tip-off. The Berea-Midpark Titans freshman team won. JV unfortunately lost an overtime game. Varsity looking here to win the night. Let's check in for the lineups.
Except to each and every one of you, a very cordial welcome. We are pleased that you are here tonight. Berea-Midpark High School and Avon High School are members of the Ohio High School Athletic Association and abide by the standards of conduct, competition, and relations with member schools. In order to make tonight's contest as enjoyable as possible, please represent your school and community in a positive and respectful manner. That means follow the rules, speak and act responsibly, and show courtesy and respect for your fellow fans, the officials and coaches, the administrators and authority figures, and of course, your team and opponents. Let's make tonight's contest great by remembering to respect the game. Thank you. The officials assigned to this game have been selected and assigned according to the procedures adopted by the Ohio High School Athletic Association and the Southwestern Conference. Tonight's officials are Anthony Jordan, James Tipko, and Keith Walker. Ladies and gentlemen, we ask that you please stand. Gentlemen, remove your hats and direct your attention to the east end of the gymnasium for the playing of our national anthem, the Star-Spangled Banner. First, the visitors, the Avon Eagles, led by head coach Mike Finch, assisted by Jim Wallace. Tonight's starting lineup for the Eagles. Number 3, senior guard, Captain Colton Finch. Number 5, senior guard, Captain Nolan Good. Number 11, senior forward, Ali Jebber. Number 21, sophomore guard, Joey Ziegler. And number 34, senior forward, Sam Toniolo. Introducing tonight's starting lineup for your Berea Sophomore guard, wearing number 4, Captain Reed Rotten. Sophomore guard, wearing number 10, Andre Alexander. And sophomore guard, wearing number 11, Captain Nick Reese. The Titans are led by head coach Kevin Broughton, assisted by Joe Camardo, Donnie Moody, Darren Collins, Terry Malone, and Ron Bunner.
Okay, that was opening lineups. All of the Avon Eagles starters are listed at over 6 foot, so that height advantage is going to be something to look for in today's game.
Tip-off's going to go to Avon. Oh, it's taken by Dre.
Reed. Clay, top of the key, looking to set up Titans' first offensive possession. Kicks it to the corner. Alexander, back to Reese. Clay driving in, left side. Corner, Maddox. Doesn't like what he sees, passes out.
Avon defense is tight to start early here. It's going to definitely be a long game here. Reed Broughton.
Drive it, float me.
Just off. Great effort by Diggy.
Avon back.
Tough drive.
Gets a touch on the leg.
That's going to be Nolan Good right there for 2 points.
Maddox cutting in. Another tough inside shot. Doesn't fall. Okay. Avon's on offense. Nick Reese guard.
Nolan Good again, driving down the lane, loses the ball though. Gonna retain possession. Avon's got it on the baseline.
And we'll have to watch with Avon going into the paint because of them having a much taller offense and defense.
Oh, definitely. They definitely have the size advantage on both sides, height and weight on our Berea team here.
Speed is something the Titans are trying to capitalize on here. Coming inside.
Good help defense. Gonna need to go it again.
Offensive rebound by Sam Toniolo.
And that was something we talked about with the players earlier, trying to limitate those second chance points. That's going to be overall huge. Big mistake there by number 3. Titans are going to retain possession down on the baseline.
Colton Fitch with a not smart turnover.
He's going to be passing in the ball. It's going to go to Nick Reese for the corner 3. Bang! That's going to be the 54th made three-pointer for Nick Reese this season.
Reese leads the team with three-point percentage at 37%.
Titans playing fast to start on defense here, closing out on pretty much every close they can, trying to create every trap.
Deep three by the Eagles.
Just
doesn't fall. Oh, corner, three's up, and it falls.
Number 11, Allen, the senior, knocks it down for 3.
Oh, he can guard you. Sorry, Cam. Good steal by Dre Alexander.
That's the one who broke our steal record earlier in the year, number 10, Dre. See if Reed Broughton can make a stop here. Yes.
Layup doesn't fall.
This has been a very fast-paced game to start, back and forth. We're going to see when they start to even it out here. Dre Alexander driving in. No foul call.
And that's what happens when you have a significantly taller person in the paint with an all-guard lineup.
Yeah. Tons of figuring out that height sometimes does matter. Reach and foul by Dre Alexander.
You know, that's interesting that you mentioned the all-guard lineup. I wonder if we'll get to see some Aiden Spraggins and Cal Maloney in this game just because of the size that Avon has. We'll have to see what Kevin Broughton decides to go with, the Berea-Midpark head coach.
Number 5, Nolan Good, inbounding for the Eagles.
Dre Alexander on him in the corner. Looks like to be scanning the court. Drives into the paint.
Pulls up.
That's Nolan Good's second bucket on 3 attempts.
9-3, 5 minutes left in the first quarter. Maddox thought about a 3, pulls up. Shot doesn't fall.
Titans look like to be knocking off the rust here early. Going to need to definitely wake up so that Avon does not run away with this one.
Double team. Eagles corner. Mid-range shot doesn't fall.
Nolan Good's been very active for Avon tonight. That's his 4th shot in this first quarter.
And it seems as if the Titans are trying to prevent paint offense for Avon.
Yeah, they definitely. Whoa. I would agree with that, Ben. It definitely does look like they're trying to allow the shot outside in the mid-range to the three-point area compared to just letting them get into the paint.
And I think that's a very smart choice by Coach Broughton because, as we said earlier, they are a way bigger lineup than the Titans. So, actually, we'll probably be a little bit better at threes.
Here in lane 2 are one of our best bench players coming off the bench is Vinny Weaver and Manny Santiago coming in. Vinny Weaver started last week and was awarded player of the game for his performance. Let's hope these guys can really show some defense here to the Eagles early on.
Titans intercept the inbounds pass. Manny Santiago coming off the bench, providing the Titans with some bit more length. Tough lay by Tyson Clay, no foul.
Definitely have not been a lot of fouls here early to start.
Vinny Weaver, guard. Now, Nick Reese, guard number 5, Nolan Good.
There you go, give me those cookies. Nick Reese down the court now.
Defense, offense.
Reed Broughton.
3.
Reed Broughton for about 3 steps behind the three-point line, knocks it down.
It's going to be a long game for the Eagles if he keeps making that shot.
Eagles looking just to pass half court. That's great defense.
Right out the hands of Vinny.
Stay on it. We're good. Stay on it.
Good defense. Not making them comfortable.
Matt, I am going to have to mention that is now our 3rd foul within the first quarter. I definitely don't want to get in foul trouble early here because I know Avon will knock down those free throws.
And Avon is scrambling at this point on offense.
I would have to say so. They looked a little bit more smoother to start, but now they look very uncomfortable after that substitution we made.
And I feel like with every broadcast, we just see these Titans get more and more aggressive each time they are on the defensive end.
Definitely. That's a tough shot to make. Tyson Clay is in his face. It's going to cause an air ball, as my partner Matt had said here. It's going to be Vinny to pass it in down here to Tyson Clay. Let's see what we can get going on offense.
Interesting enough, the Titans seem to be in a full court press while the Eagles maintain just half court. Let's see if any of that is going to be switching up. Clay with the ball now.
Score currently sits at 9 for the Eagles, 6 for the Titans. Going to definitely need to get started here.
Clay, right wing, up to Reed. Santiago, crossover.
Need to get a little
Reese.
threes for the deep.
Give him 55.
3-pointers on the season. That's Nick Reese's 2nd 3. Titans definitely not letting Avon get it easy here on defense. Almost had that one.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't see a hand there, Matt. What's it going to be? It's going to look like it's going to be Titans possession here. It's 9-9. Titans have definitely woken up on defense. Ben, what do you think about that?
I think we're looking absolutely ferocious on this trap defense that we're playing.
Nick Reese, left wing, trying to size up his defender. What you got for us?
The sophomore versus the senior. Let's see what can happen. He's going to pass it over to Reed Broughton. Reed Broughton makes a decent move in the post.
He can't guard you.
Bucket!
Oh, yeah.
Those are those tough shots we're going to need to beat a tough team like this one. Give me that. Tyson Clay says, give me. All right, he's going to be shooting 2.
Great way to draw a foul there. Full contact.
Earn it at the line.
Yes, sir.
As I previously mentioned a long time ago, Tyson Clay, our 3-sport athlete over here at Berea, started at wide receiver his sophomore year, also runs on the track team, and now currently helping us out here on the basketball team, one of our best players as well. First one just rattles out. So guys, I want to take a look at over here at number 5 for the Avon. He's definitely been very active in this game early to start, Nolan Good. Fun fact about him, he was the quarterback of the Avon's football team and led Avon to the state championship during this year football.
Vincent Weaver, guarding the ball handler.
Good job, Tyson.
Defense,
Let's
offense.
go.
Can he get the light?
And it goes in.
And coast to coast for the Titans.
You know, guys, I gotta love this right now. We just forced Avon to take their first timeout early with 2 minutes left here as we went up by 4. Guys, tell me where you think we're at right now.
Titans are on a 7-0 run right now in the first quarter. It's a great way to start off on the offense. That press that I was talking with some of the players beforehand, and they said that's their strength, you know, make the other teams play faster even if they don't want to. You know, Avon has the size, so probably not necessarily the fastest team. So this press and just constant active hands is paying off for the Titans.
And for the Titans, I mean, it has to be brought up that 4 of our current players are averaging over 2 steals.
I would have to say that defensive press Kevin Broughton has these guys running definitely has to lead to that. The overall pressure and aggressiveness that press comes with definitely has to lead to those steals, or we just wouldn't be winning these games. The defense just overall wouldn't work. Looking back down at the court now, we got number 14 for the Avon passing it in.
Andy Fallitzko.
Nick Reese looks like he's going to be directing traffic down on the court. We'll see how we can play this inbound pass. It's going to be Sam, the senior. Big guard does not want to be holding the rock, so he's going to pass
Clay
it off.
intercepts
Tyson Clay
it.
with his 3rd steal.
Another late. Give me that.
Tyson Clay has been fast, shifty, and ferocious earlier to start here in this game. He's had now his 3rd steal by my count. And there goes Nick Reese with another steal.
And I've got to say, our dynamic duo of Tyson Clay and Nick Reese has been electric so far.
Oh, yeah.
3 for 3! From downtown.
6 made 3-pointers on the year with his 3rd made 3 on the year.
11 points for number 11. Oh, who can get the ball? Who can ball? Mid-range shot.
A little foul
In and
after
out.
the shot, but it's going to get blown off. I do like that. Oh, it looks like he's got an Avon player limping back on defense.
Corner 3.
That was an excellent catch and shot. I definitely want to see Vinny shooting that one again.
Foul on the court. Who's it on? Can't tell. It's on Avon. Number 2, Shane Carty.
And with Nick Reese shooting 37% from 3 on the year, he's already being electric. He's already being wonderful on offense and on defense. What are you looking forward to for the rest of the game? Because it's looking like he's going to beat his record that he already set.
You said it.
I mean,
driving in late.
I want to see Nick Reese
Another
overall take over on defense because I know he has that ability to, and I just feel like it's going to possibly be this game to get us that win. Hey, we get a big and 1 over there from number 14 by Avon. He's going to be sent to the line to shoot 1. I don't know about you guys, though, but a quick little mention about shooting free throws in here in Berea. You got to shoot them in front of the Storm, and that's not an easy spot to look and shoot from. So we're going to see if our Storm down there can possibly knock off this free throw for us.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but it looks like it's Valentine's Day themed or at least pink out.
I mean, it does look like it's a pink out. I can't really tell whether it's Valentine's Day or just regular pink out, but I'd roll with it either way. Tyson Clay with the pass off to Reed. Reed looking like they're trying to find the drive. He's sizing up his guy. He likes it. Bucket by Reed. Nolan good with the ball. He's been very active tonight. Shot the majority of Avon's points. Looking to capitalize again, but he has Nick Reese on him, and that is not an easy task. Tough lay by Nolan Good. He's going to knock it down.
Good for Nolan Good.
Tyson Clay looking to set up the offense here as Berea gets into position. Nolan Good on him.
Driving a
Step back 2.
Long 2.
Great shot by Tyson Clay. That's going to be the end of the first quarter. The Titans went on a little bit of a run there, my friends. 24-14. Tell me how you guys feel about it.
13 of those first quarter points are by Nick Reese. He's been shooting it excellent from downtown. Ben, what do you think?
Well, you're talking about Nick Reese. I'm talking about Tyson Clay. He's keeping up.
Oh, yeah. The reason why Nick Reese and the Titans players have so many opportunities is sending it down to Emma for a little pregame review.
We had an exciting first quarter, scored 24-14. At first, the Titans were struggling against the very defensive and aggressive Avon Eagles, but were able to bounce back with very consistent steals throughout the whole team. And our offense was shaky at first, but they seem to be bringing it back together. We can't wait to see what they will do in the second quarter.
Oh, okay, thank you, Emma. Some of the stats from the first quarter. Around 5 minutes, at the 5-minute mark, Titans are down 3-9. They started off pretty slow. However, they ended up shooting 8 of 14 inside the arc and 4 of 6 from downtown. 3 from Nick and Reed Braun led the Titans to the first start.
Let's talk about who the Titans have on the court here to start the second quarter. We got Nick Reese, the sophomore. Number 4, Reed, the sophomore. Number 2, Manny, the senior. Number 12, that's going to be Vincent Weaver, the junior. And number 3, Tyson Clark. Half-court. The defense, did you see that right there, Matt? The overall aggressiveness the defense has been bringing into this game.
Yeah, but what stat do you have about the steals for us?
Well, the Titans stay poised with 4 big steals from Tyson Clay and 2 from Nick Reese, and they transitioned all into baskets.
Defense to offense, don't know about you, but to me that wins games.
Oh, yeah, that's one of the best ways to score. It's going to be Nick Reese on the wing here. Popular spot for him to shoot. He's going to dribble out Nolan Good and try to look for an isolation, it looks here.
He can't guard you. He can't guard you.
He's going to throw the ball to Tyson Clay.
Oh, behind the back.
This duo has been going crazy. That's his shot.
Yeah.
Tyson Clay sets you up, and he takes a little step back midi right there. It's his shot every time. I absolutely love it.
Tyson digits with that last shot.
Is that going to be a call on Tyson Clay? I believe it was. I think that was a reach on Tyson Clay. Avon's going to take out. Yeah, Avon's going to have number 3 taking out. It's going to be Colton, the senior.
Diggy Maddox and Andre Alexander checking for the Titans. Fresh legs, keep the speed up.
I do like leaving Manny into the game, though. Just overall size and his experience on the court definitely helps out here on the defensive side of the ball.
Shot doesn't fall. We're going to push it.
And Avon's getting no space to run towards the basket.
And that's exactly how we need to be playing this. Nick Reese, another deep 3. He's good! He's good! Give him his 50 3-pointer on the year.
Great defense from Andre Alexander.
Nolan Good, ugly shot off the backboard, just trying to keep these
Maddox
Avon Eagles
says,
in
give me
the
that.
game.
Do it.
Nolan Good, that is the wrong sport, my brother. Football ended. The state championship is already won. We're on the basketball court now. Titans was ending the possession, I hope, I pray.
Not a smart move by Nolan Good. Now the students are heckling at him. He's going to have to deal with that for the rest of the night. It's going to be rough.
That is one student crowd you do not want to make the Storm mad. You definitely do not want to be on their bad side. He'll be hearing about that for the rest. It's be number 3, Tyson Clay, dribbling up, looking to set up our offense.
Titans are up 15.
Nick Reese with the ball now. Looks to be managing an offense. Looking for the pass. Finds Manny Santiago on the corner. Back to Diggy in the middle. Great pass by Dre. Almost finished.
Type of shot you want against that zone the Eagles were running.
Tipped pass. Nick Reese is now guarding. Great. Oh, my gosh. I do not like these fouls where it's on the reaching foul, especially when it's a hand the ball type of foul. That just that doesn't really line up to me. But, you know, overall, the ref's on the court. He sees what's going on, and we got to go with his call.
And with the defense that the Titans are playing, with us averaging 2+ steals per game with 4 of our starters, fouls will be a part of the game.
Definitely. The overall aggressiveness has to eventually, at some point, bite you in the butt. If it works, it eventually has to not work. That's the only way we can put it. We're currently sitting at 2 fouls on the quarter.
Now, Dylan, on our last broadcast, I asked Matt a very important question. If you were playing basketball for the Titans,
3 falls for number 3 on it.
what jersey number would you wear?
You know, I'm a big fan of Diggy Maddox. I wore number 1 for the football team, and I'm not going to lie, me and Diggy Maddox probably would have had to fight for number 1 on this basketball team as well.
Manny Santiago for deep, keeping those 3-pointers a trend.
Santiago, one of our best 3-point shooters as well, percentage-wise. And, that's going to be another Tyson Clay. 21 loses the ball. Tyson Clay now dribbling it up. Looks like a double team almost performed there, but it's going to push back off. Tyson Clay seeing what he can get into. Great pass. Absolutely beautiful pass from Tyson Clay to lead for 2 more balls. Is that going to be another Avon timeout, I believe? Yes, it is. We push them to another timeout with the score sitting at 34-17. This Avon team cannot take us. We're going to head down to Emma Rivera, I believe, during this timeout.
And provide you with the tools you need to achieve your goals. Get ready to dream big at Cleveland State. Together, we are CSU. Visit CSUOhio.edu today.
Okay. So we're gonna take a rain check on a report from Emma. Looking forward to what she has to say. Seems so far Tyson Clay has not been affected by that press that Avon Eagles have tried to install during this game.
Yeah, I would have to agree with you, Matt, on that one overall. This Avon team, coached by Michael Fitch, it's a very great coach in the conference. This is a must-win game for them. I'm not gonna lie. If they're looking for that #1 spot, which team isn't? This game, they're going to need to make a comeback here, so they will not give up at any point in the quarter. We're going to need to make sure we keep our foot on the gas pedal and continue to run these guys out. It's going to be number 3 now for Avon. It's going to be Colton passing the ball in. Tyson Clay also number 3 on top of him here. Inbounds the ball to Sam, the center. 3 seconds. I guess he got lucky there. Nolan Good now with the ball, dribbling up.
Guarded by
swing it to
Maddox.
his teammate. 14,
Down
guarded
at
by
the block.
Maddox. Tough play.
Tough shot.
Gotta give him that one.
Tyson Clay with the ball now, trying to respond on offense.
And he will let's go for
Trying to setting up the offense. Pass to Andre Alexander. Swinging it. 3 for Maddox.
Oh,
Doesn't
just a little far.
Maddox has had a rough season from the 3-point line. He is now 1 of 16. Hopefully he can get that around before playoffs start. Rebound Clay, fast break.
Great defensive possession there once again. Reed Brown for 3.
Doesn't fall.
That's one of our better 3-point shooters. Anytime I see him let one fly, I get super excited. It's going to be Nolan Good once again. You hear his name a lot. It's going to be dribbling up the ball on Diggy Maddox. Diggy Maddox is not going to let anything fly. That's one of our best defenders.
Corner.
Hands wide, Diggy. Good work. Dre Alexander, that's not another person you want to stop mid-sentence there, because that was a deep shot right there by number 11, knocking down the 3-pointer. Nick Reese going to walk back over and get right back into the game here after that one.
Dre Alexander out to Reed Broughton for 3.
There we go. Not the first time, but it will be the second time. Reed Broughton responds with a 3 of his own.
Titans maintaining that 15-point lead. Less than 4 minutes left to go in the second quarter.
Vinny Weaver, one of our better defenders off the bench, once again knocks the ball out of the hands of number 11. Titans, Avon's going to have to inbound the ball now.
Nick Reese checking back in for the Titans. Reese has 16 points so far. Potential 30-point, maybe 40-point game. Don't want to jinx it, though. Well, I already said it, so my bad.
I have already previously mentioned Reese has not scored less than 21 points since December 6th. So this is kind of something that's like a walk in the park for him at this point. We just got to see what the defensive side of the thing can do here.
Steal by Reed Broughton.
Thought he had a slick pass. Gonna be Diggy.
Fast break. Defense.
Nice.
To offense.
Great sportsmanship by number 3 there, picking up Diggy after this foul.
Avon loses it. Get it back, though.
Great closeout by Reed Broughton. Excellent. Do you see the speed here, guys, overall playing into this and why it kind of works? See, Nick Reese now the closeout. You don't have time to create a It's the speed at getting to the closeout. That's what really makes the difference here.
And because of Avon being a bigger team, it just allows for their slower bodies to not be able to catch up to our guard lineup.
You see that pass from
Nick Reese throws the ball behind his back, almost 12 feet. Vinny Weaver with the steal. Give me another one.
Crazy sequence by the Titans there.
Nick Reese now with his first missed 3 of the game. Started off very, very hot to push the Titans back up to this lead that we have. Current score looking to be 39 Titans, 24 Eagles with 2 minutes left to go in the second quarter. I would love to go into the locker room up 20 points. I don't know how you guys feel on that one.
I mean, who wouldn't want to be up 20 points?
Nick Reese is going to come back out of the game after catching that foul. Got to keep him out of foul trouble. But it's going to be Dre Alexander guarding number 21 up the court. Dre is not letting him left or right. This is beautiful defense here. He's backing himself into a corner.
Oh, tough shot.
No rim, no nothing.
Who's ball? Who's ball?
Titans ball on the signal.
To quote LeBron James, it's our ball, ain't it? It's our ball.
There's our ball.
Diggy Maddox here is going to pass out to Tyson Clay.
Going around 2 minutes, 30 seconds here in the second quarter. Thanks for watching some Tuesday night hoops with us here at Berea-Midpark.
You know, one of my favorite things about this lineup, and one of the most of the majority of the lineups, is the dual sport athletes that we have. As Dre Alexander knocks down that three in the corner. We have 4 players on the court right now that are two-sport athletes. You can count Broughton as well as he swings the clip.
Maddox showing some tough
Great
defense.
steal by Tyson Clay. Dre Alexander, you better get nervous. He might be coming for that steal record. Tyson Clay now with his 6th steal, I believe.
Tyson Clay with the touch on the glass.
Dre Alexander says, hey, you can steal one, I can steal one too. Looks like Avon's going to retain possession though.
Nearly bumped ref there, jeez. Watch
Nolan
out.
Good, the Avon two-sport athlete, going to pass the ball in, out of bounds. Jimmy number
Clay
21.
You see here.
Donnie Young.
He can't go anywhere.
Gets the edge on Tyson Clay, but he circles right
Good
back.
hands by
Great
Brown.
hands. And Diggy to save the ball from out of bounds. It's going to be Tyson
Fast
Clay on a
break.
fast break.
Give me
Three
three.
ball. Three has been fun tonight, and I absolutely love to watch it as the score goes to 47-24. Titans up.
Tyson Clay has 15 first half points for the Titans.
And
What do we got here on the court? Let's figure out what's going on.
And while we're figuring this out, I got to say, Avon is not looking like a team currently that is on a 4-game win streak.
That is true, Ben. They are coming off that 4-game win streak into this game. And you know, a 4-game win streak can give you momentum, but it also can make your heads big. So that's a two-way thing it does. So maybe they came into this game thinking, oh, we're going to run Berea out of the game, and then found out what Berea's about.
Oh, yeah.
Dre Alexander with another steal for a bucket. Avon cannot get past this defense in the first half. It's definitely going to be a big overtime halftime for Michael Fitch here to get in there and figure out what he's going to do with his team and how they're going to try to come out of this.
Titans nearing 50 first half points. One offensive showing.
That is not the shot, Nolan Good. But Big Sam down in the paint gets the 2 and follows it right up. He's probably got about 6 inches on our next player.
Less than a minute to go in the second quarter. Clay, bounce past Maddox, down.
Kick it back out. Clay for 3. Just short.
Good
Great
rebound.
rebound by Diggy. Just gonna get over.
Good
I
effort.
love the effort by Diggy though to start the game. You know, he's had one save on the boundary over there, and he just had a huge rebound down there. Being undersized and grabbing those not even undersized, but undersized compared to the big men, and being able to still grab those rebounds is a huge factor. We got number 4 here passing it into Nolan Good. Nolan Good dribbling down the court. He's been pretty much the only man here on the Avon Eagles so far. Forces up another shot, and it's just not going to fall. You know, Nolan Good, it's pretty obvious he wants to win this game. He's coming down, he's hitting shots when he can, but the defense has just been too much for him.
Make sure to check in or continue watching during halftime. We're going to be seeing some performances by the Berea-Midpark High School cheerleading team and our step team. Under 30 seconds here.
You know, Matt, I have to say I love the addition to the step team this year. It's one of my favorite things to watch, and the overall competitivism they add to the game. I know that was a little mispronounced. Don't judge me. But the way how they make the noise, they have the overall fierceosity while we're playing. I absolutely love it.
Okay.
It's going to be Dre Alexander at the top of the key. He's going to pass it back to Tyson Clay. Their Avons are kind of trying to copy our double team style.
Too much. Back iron. That's going to wrap it up.
Currently sitting at Titans 49, Eagles 46, or 26. We're going to have a little talk down there on the court with Emma Rivera. Let's see what kind of halftime facts she's got for us. Stay tuned for that.
Ladies and gentlemen, please direct your attention to midcourt. We'd like to introduce our 2024-25 varsity cheerleaders, led by head coach Molly Penrod, Junior Keely Carter, Junior Kiara Hill,
Very successful first half. What is the key to being very successful against a really large team like Avon?
I think our speed and our quickness kind of got to them a little bit. So when we spread the floor and really use our speed, we feel really good about our chances.
All right. Now, like I said before, you guys have 5 starting guards in your lineup. How do you work against like Avon, like I just said?
You know, we just kind of trap them to make them play really fast. Obviously, they're bigger.
Layla Williamson, and Junior Savannah Zipkowicz.
You know, we're just going to do that in the second half.
All right. Thank you so much, and good luck in the second half.
Thanks, Emma.
Ladies and gentlemen, we would like to wish
Hey,
our
what
great
an
cheerleaders
offensive
good luck.
performance by the Titans in the first half. The Tigers shooting 63% from 3.
We would also like to wish the best of
10
luck to Avon cheerleaders.
shots in
They
defense.
also headed
Ben
to the
Benson.
Well, going into half, I also heard that we have 10 steals.
Jeez.
It's going to be 5 for Tyson Clay as well. You know, he's been all over the court defensively and offensively. I absolutely love how the Titans came out and played. Obviously, have the rookie first 5 minutes. It wasn't really exactly as we would have planned. But that didn't affect them mentally. They got right back into their game. They knew what they did best, and they did it the best. And now we have that lead to show for it. I absolutely love to play. Nick, Reese, and Reed Broughton have been playing early this game. The 3 sophomores have really just shown what they're truly going to be able to bring to this school and this program in the next coming years, and even this year as we continue down in the stretch.
Yep. Amazing first half. Let's see if the Titans can be consistent and replicate that in the second half. Meanwhile, check out our step team.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Berea-Midpark High School step team.
49-26. You could tell in the second quarter the Titans are finally getting back into their groove. Your leading scorer of the half is Tyson Clay with 15. As Coach Bratton said, although we may be the smaller team, we are fighting back. We are playing aggressive, and that's why we have the lead. We can't wait to see what they will do in the second half.
Thank you, Emma. As she had previously mentioned, Tyson Clay, from the offensive side of the ball to the defensive side of the ball, he's the leading point scorer in this game because of what he's done on defense. With his 5 steals, he's all turned into transition buckets. Coming down, hitting a 3, going down, getting himself 2 points. It doesn't matter how he does it, but the fact that it starts on defense is how it's getting done. Ben, can you lead off on that a little bit?
I just think the Titans overall have just been monsters on the defensive end. They've had no breathing room, no time to think when they get the ball. They pass in the ball, and they're instantly swarmed. So with them being in that situation and them being slower than us, it's resulting in so many turnovers and so many steals and so many fast break opportunities for these Titans.
Yeah, that speed and just trying to put this game away early is going to be important for the Titans. They have a tough away stretch. I believe it's 3 games, correct, Ben?
Yes. So with us going against North Ridgeville next, Avon Lake after that, and Brookside, all away games, that's going to be a really hard stretch for the Titans because that's going right into the playoffs. But then on our final broadcast of the season at Olmsted Falls here in Berea-Midpark High School, we'll get to see us go against a very talented team going into the last 3 games of the season, where, of course, as you brought up earlier on in the broadcast, we go against Elyria at their home.
Something to piggyback off of what you said, Ben, that Avon Lake and Brookside game, they are back-to-backs, and then they have a 3-game rest until they're back home against Olmsted Falls on the Battle of Bagley.
And as you guys have mentioned, that 3-game stretch, obviously they're away games, but when you go play away games at like Olmsted Falls, Strongsville, all these teams that are 10 minutes away, that's an away game, but it's really not. But when you're going to Ridgeville, 40 minutes, then you're going to follow up by Avon Lake. You're going all the way up by the lake now. These are real bus rides that are going to take tolls on our guys, and it's going to take this real momentum that they've shown tonight to be able to continue out this wins and continue stacking wins leading up until we see Elyria again and we get first in the conference after we beat them.
And another thing to bring up is that Avon Lake and the Avon Lake and the Brookside games are back-to-back.
So by back-to-back, for anyone who doesn't know, that is they play one day and then they're playing again the next day?
Yes.
Okay.
So, looking at that, how do you feel about that, Matt?
I mean, including school into all this, we can only hope the best for the Titans. And
when are they going to study for their test? Let's
Exactly.
hope they don't have a test coming up, because when they have that back-to-back, they're definitely going to be wanting to take a sleep. So I don't think there's going to be any test studying time. Hopefully the teachers can understand and true on our Titans in their own way and just kind of give them a little bit of an stand-up, if you guys know what I'm talking about.
Yep. Around 1 minute till we kick things back off in the third quarter. Thanks for watching. As Ben said, our next broadcast is going to be February 14th, and we're going to be playing Olmsted Falls here. Tip off approximately around 7. Not really sure though, because you never know with freshman and JV games. But
it's going to be interesting when we go play Olmsted Falls, because this Avon team actually beat Olmsted Falls 61-47. So based off while we're currently playing right now, we could score 100 on our rivals down the road on Bagley. Avon will go see Midview on Friday, who they also lost to in overtime. So Avon potentially coming off a loss tonight, not jinxing anything, will go have to play another team they've already lost to. My biggest key here in today's game, though, is what did we do in the first matchup against Avon compared to what did we do now? Because obviously that first win was by 1 point. And now we're currently sitting with a 23-point lead. So I would like to see the overall film difference and know, that's just coaching by Kevin Broughton, making those adjustments and now having a better game plan in the second game. It's going to be number 21 for the Avon to start the third quarter here for the Eagles. It's going to go right back to Nolan Good. What's new?
Screen.
And he pickpocket. That's not going to work out.
Defense.
It's going to be Dre on the down and another bucket. Another defensive transition bucket for the Titans as we're starting to put some long faces on Avon.
Andre Alexander with his 7th point of the game.
Nolan Good looking to get something started for Avon. Passes the ball back up.
Another
And it's going to go out of bounds, but Avon retains possession. Nick Reese on the jump. It's going to be number 11 on the inbound. Back to Nolan Good. Nolan Good taking the pick from Sam. Not looking at the roll at all.
Charge? What's the call? Did you see blocking? Oh.
There it is.
That ref was so dramatic about that call. He could have called it right then and there, but no.
I do like that.
Sweet old time. And
You're definitely not wrong about that one, Matt. I thought Diggy, though, had his feet set. It did overall look like Diggy had a nice spot. We're giving him a shooting foul on that. It's a little interesting, but, you know, the refs are the refs. We got to let them play. Nolan Good at the line. Makes it in.
Tyson Clay with the ball now. Trying to set up their first real possession. Reese driving in, kicks it out. Maddox paint out to Alexander for 3.
That's someone you can leave open. Great shot by Drew.
10 points for number 10.
You know, one of my favorite thing about this, I don't even know what you want to call them. They're just the quadratic, the quads. I don't know, the sophomores that we have starting and have been starting since they've been freshmen. They all can hit behind the arc. That's what my favorite part is. You cannot leave any of them open behind the arc. They will knock it down. As Tyson Clay makes a great dribble move to go get 2 points. Okay. Titans are not letting up on these Eagles here to start the third.
21 just traveled. Joey Ziegler, I believe that's how you say it. Apologies if I'm wrong.
As the student section would say, you can't do that. Diggy Maddox down there to pass the ball in to Tyson Clay once again. You know, Tyson and Nick have been having phenomenal games to start. I really hope they can continue this on in the second half as we begin to start pushing Avon out of the gym.
Four Titans on the court right now are in double-digit points. Offense. Looking like the Cavs.
Reed Broughton, just a hair off. That was a deeper 3 as well. Great defense by Broughton, though. Let's see how we set up here.
And one thing I've noticed with the Titans is that if they miss a shot, they're already down court, already defending Avon's every move.
And I have to say, that comes with that speed package that they have out on the court. Not running, there's no reason for you to be out there. Kevin Broughton knows that as well, and he's not scared to throw Vinny and Manny into the game if you're not hustling.
I don't think you know this, Dylan, but Reed Broughton actually plays tennis in the spring.
Well, do we have a triathlete down there as well? Yeah. I love to hear that. You know, I did know that. He was the duo partner of my brother, Nick Reese. You know, that should have been something that was on top of my head, as they did play duos for the tennis team.
Coach Kevin Broughton also coaches that tennis team in the spring.
It's going to be Tyson Clay dribbling up the ball here. Nick Reese looking to scan the field. It's going to be Diggy with an easy 2-point, just a little rush. But he gets the rebound. Trey Alexander for 3. Nolan Good looking to get something started for the Eagles basketball team here. Unfortunately, it's not the football field. Deep 3 by number 3. It's going to be Colton just off the front iron. Tyson Clay going back up. Dre was open in the corner again. I'd let another one fly, but it's going to be Tyson Clay
for
the 3. Just off the front iron. You know, I'm a little interested by the surprise of when Avon gets the fast break opportunities, which are rare, they turn around and they size up. They don't continue to make a play to the basket. They don't make a fast shot. And they try to reset their offense. And that's honestly something that I cannot agree with based off how our defense has been throughout this game.
And what I've noticed on their offense is they play very conformed to their coach's vision. And of course, that is one thing that you do want to do as a team. But I feel as if the Titans, they play so freely and so creatively that it just results in threes or made baskets almost every possession.
You will not see a set play by the Titans. You know, it might be 1 in every 15. They're more and that's another 3 by Nick Reese. But as we were speaking, it's more of a free-form flow basketball, as 4 out of the 5 starters have played basketball with each other since they were literally knee-high. So it's pretty much all into the game now.
Avon on the wing, trying to get some of those screens.
That's not good. Oh, we didn't get a steal there. That was close. There you go, Nick Reese on the tip.
Avon for 3.
Contested threes off the front, but Sam's going to grab the rebound. Nolan Good, fake pump, and gets the Nolan Good. Oh, man, bailed out with the 2-point foul. He's going to have to be shooting 2 at the line.
And with the kinship that you see with the Titans, it almost feels like a brotherhood out there. The way that they're able to combat every single thing that Avon does by picking up on people that beat their guys, and just overall a union when it comes to playing on defense and offense.
Definitely. And we're going to see Trey Alexander come off the court for Manny Santiago is going to enter the game. Another fun fact about Nolan Good, he's actually committed to Kent State. His recruiting is closed, and he's going to play D1 football at Kent State. He knocks in those free throws. The score currently sits at 33-62. Our Titans winning.
Corner.
Manny Santiago, that's a good 3-point shooter. Hey! One of our higher 3-point percent shooters knocks in one from the arc there. Gotta love Manny Santiago off the bench. He's gotta be one of my favorite additions to this year's Titans team.
Oh.
And it's Tyson Clay on once again, another fast break, but just mishandles the ball. But it does appear that we're gonna get a foul and the Titans are gonna retain possession. Oh, never mind. I guess we got 2 signals going down there. I love that. It's going to be number 5, Nolan Good, to inbound the ball to number 21.
Manny Santiago, after that last made 3-pointer, has 6 points. Nolan Good for 3.
Got a little confusion on defense there. He shot an air ball.
Straight wind from number 5. Felt that from up here.
That brisk did hit my forehead, and it was cold. I cannot lie to you, Matt. And so we're going to have Diggy down there to pass the ball in to Tyson Clay now. Yes. Tyson and Diggy having a nice little conversation as I see Diggy laugh going back down the court. We're going to see what the Titans can get going here. Great pass. Did you see that? That was behind the half court. That's called court vision.
Tyson Clay showing the Eagles why he leads the team in assists per game with 5.
Number 22 there for the Eagles played JV, now getting some time on varsity.
Number 22 is Dean Abdul.
Man, that kid's got to be at least 6'5". He looks tall. Oh, Reed for 3. Wonderful shot.
70 points for Reed Brodden.
You know, at the pace we're on right now, if we leave the starters in, I could see 100 coming.
Give me 3.
Just off by Tyson Clay. So, I mean, number 4 dribbling it up. Tyson Clay almost had those cookies, but not going to fully.
Titans are up 35 points.
Gotta absolutely love that.
Nick Reese thought about it. Now he shoots.
Deep step back.
Hey!
Holy cow! That's gonna be his 6th 3 of the game. Gave him 59 made 3s on the year.
23 points for Nick Reese.
Little hop step there by the JV 22, and it's going to be 2 points as Avon Eagle takes a timeout.
Back-to-back made shots for Dean Abdul.
It's going to be 1 minute and 58 seconds here left in the third. Guys, coming out of the locker room, Coach Camardo, we talked about him a few weeks back when I sat down with you guys. Biggest was the performance out of the locker room. What I could say here for certain is it's been a flip of the switch. These guys came out of the locker room with the same aggressiveness they had in the second quarter, and it's shown here. As now we're at the 73-37 mark.
And I'm just feeling like we're playing with absolute ruthlessness. We came in here to end that 4-game win streak and start our journey into the away games on fire, hitting our threes, playing our defense, and we're going for that championship, and we're ready to go into the playoffs.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're ready for our 4-game win streak of our own now. It's time when you break one, you make one. So as this will be our 2nd win in a row, we'll hopefully go down in the away game against North Ridgeville and grab a third one later here on Friday.
Titans have 7 games until they start the playoffs. Tyson Clay with the ball now, trying to set up the offense. Maddox sets the screen.
Tyson Clay's nose was a little itchy there to start the thing. He started itching his nose while dribbling the ball. You got to love that kind of
Nice
comfort.
observation there.
Reed Broughton at the top of the key. Let's see what he can get into.
Oh,
Nice
spin.
spin move. And give him 2. That move looked practice. That was butter.
Reed Broughton with 15 points.
You know, I got to find a nickname for the guys. The 4 sophomores that are absolutely dominant. That was a pretty deep 3 for Avon.
To borrow something from the
They're
Cavs.
all performing tonight. And when all 4 of them click, I think we're seriously one of the most unstoppable teams, not only in the conference, but in Division I, Region 1, Ohio.
To borrow something from the Cavs. 4-4.
As Manny Santaco knocks in a 3 in the corner.
Manny Santiago again from deep. That's going to be 9 points for him.
Matt, you know, I kind of want to hear it at this point, as now we're 2 points away from 80. Are we going to see 100 points this game?
That's definitely got to be the mindset on the bench right now. Get to 100, get some of the other guys some play time. Some more experience doesn't hurt before they go on the road. You know what I'm saying? Eagles drive in, open,
I definitely
layup,
don't hate
fall.
that. But you know what I definitely wouldn't hate at all? Leave the starters in and let's see what we can do. As Nick Reese shoots a heat checker down there, just bats off the front of the rim.
Less than 20 seconds right now.
Oh, 21 catching hot. That's his second back-to-back deep 3. It's going to be Joey Simler. Nick Reese takes the ball for himself with 10 seconds left. He needs to make something happen. Finds a beautiful pass to Reese. These Titans are out here just playing like they did back in middle school, back on AAU, back in elementary even. You know, the four sophomores that have played with each other since knee-high are absolutely playing beautiful. And they're just playing so freely and so unlike tension. You know, like they're just doing their own thing. And I absolutely love it.
For the support of Titans Athletics.
Ben, what do you have to say about these 3 quarters of play? And would you like to see us leave the starters in?
I feel like we're
going to be checking in with Emma Rivera.
Oh, got the same.
The Titans have kept the momentum going, making the lead larger, 81-45. They've been having incredible defense all night, holding the Eagles to 45 points. They've been having really good press on Avon, you know, not letting them score as much as they would want to. And with their incredible offense, they've been able to get such an incredible lead. We hope the best of luck for them in
Okay, thank you, Emma. 8 minutes left in this Tuesday night action. Forgive me.
And we're going to come out with the bench rotation here as we have Manny Santiago playing guard for us. Cal Maloney on the court, dual sport athlete as well. Aiden Spraggins, dual sport athlete. It's going to be the sophomore Jackson down there and passing it down to Vinny, as that's our 5 on the court. You know, 19 points, 8 minutes. Is it doable? What do we think, gentlemen?
Nah.
Plays like that, 100 is definitely in reach. No, we'll have to work for it.
I'm rooting for it. I want to see the Titans reach, especially against this conference rival that would do it to us if they had the option to.
And like we said earlier, well, what I said earlier is ruthlessness. Even with our bench, we're still going out there to win. And I think we're going to need to have that mindset going into the playoffs.
Absolutely. Absolutely. If we play defense like this in the playoffs, with Titans here could be a deep-rounded team. I just know when these sophomores turn seniors, maybe even juniors, this may be the scariest team in Northeast Ohio.
Well, you got to think about it like this. These are 15, 16-year-olds.
Oh, yes.
Some of them can't drive.
Oh, Weaver said, all right,
Let me get one too. I want some of that. I want some of that. Vinny Weaver says, knocking down the three. What were you saying, Ben?
But these are 15, 16-year-olds. They still have years to grow. We say that they're guard. What if they hit a growth spurt and these guys become centers, power forwards? It will truly change the game, and I think we could even push for nationals.
Yeah, I honestly think this could be one of those generational teams, if you will. I don't really know how else to describe it as. If Nick Reese shoots up, it could be one of the scariest teams out there, because I know Reed Broughton will shoot up. Just take a good look at his father, the head coach, Kevin Broughton, who easily stands over 6'5". So once these guys really start to shoot up in height, this team, like you said, will be one of the best teams in the state.
And as you've said before, they've been playing for years. Another 2 years will add even more connection.
Everybody's getting a turn to shoot the three ball down here by the Titans. Great defense by Manny.
What a play by Santiago on the defense. Missed a shot. Don't matter the score. He got back and prevented the response by the Eagles.
Yeah, like how Ben previously mentioned, these guys, the four sophomores we have been playing since really knee-high. Like, there's pictures of them, basketball jerseys, and they barely fit them because they're about 3'2" back then. But now, they're pretty much grown up, and they have a little bit more growing to do physically. But the basketball skills are truly, truly peaking, and I absolutely love it. And they get better each and every game. As compared to week one, compared to all the way now, you wouldn't be able to recognize the team. You genuinely wouldn't. The way how we played against Gilmore Academy that first game compared to now, this team is completely rewritten, reroute, and this is a beautiful team. And I can only give that thanks to our head coach and assistant coach, Kevin Broughton and Joe Camardo.
And I gotta also bring up that since the new year started, we haven't, in the 2 games that we have lost, we've only lost by 9-2. So going into these last few games, if we're able to get rid of those leads that they build for those harder teams, I feel like we can maybe even go undefeated going into the playoffs.
Cal Maloney told me for today's game
that
some of the things they want to work for playoffs roll around is rebounding, multiple defensive stops in a row, and preventing second chance points, especially in late games. And we're not going to be seeing that today, but it's definitely going to be something the Titans are going to be thinking about in practice, film, and just overall pregame, during the game. And let's see if it pays off.
Yeah, definitely. It's kind of right off of what Ben had said there. That 9-point loss was to Elyria, the biggest conference rival we have. And we were winning the whole game. It was the last 4 minutes of the fourth quarter. They had a great run. I will give it to them. And they ended up taking over and overall just running us out of the game, which was unfortunate due to the fact that we were winning 3 quarters out of that 4. So I hardly count that as a loss. That's just something that's a learning lesson, I would say. You got to be able to finish games. It's not about how you start them. It's about how you finish them. And that's one of the biggest aspects in all of sports, as Jackson's going to get sent to the line, number 0. See what he can knock down. First one's good. Second one's good as well. He's got a beautiful three-point shot. He's made all 3 free throws that he's been in for this fourth quarter. Manny Santiago guarding the ball up top. It's going to be passed off for Aiden Spraggins. Now Jackson. Arms up wide. There you go.
2.5 minutes
That was a crazy
left.
Euro step, but it's going to fall just off. Great defense by Cal, but they're going to get bailed out with a foul on that one.
Less than 2.5 minutes left here in the fourth quarter. Titans have such a lead that we're just going to have a running clock even during free throws.
We were sitting at that 20-point lead going into half talking about, we like this 20-point lead. We came out in the second half and doubled that 20-point lead, now sitting at a 40-point lead, and that's absolutely what you want. You don't want to slow down at any phase of the game. If we had this kind of ending against Elyria, we would have been sending them home, and we would have been sitting at first in the conference right now, which we still have an opportunity to go grab at the last game of the season at Elyria. Make sure you're there, because we will make sure it is one of the most competitive games of the SWC year.
Not trying to be that guy, but we were up by 50.
This is that get back for football season. I definitely love it.
Oh, okay. Vinny Weaver, what do you have for us? Driving and right, tough lay.
Just
follow.
follow. Great rebound by Cal. Do it again, Cal. Do it again.
Over the back call on Cal Maloney. He was trying to stay active, but reached over a bit too much there, though.
I don't know if I love that call, but again, ref's on the floor. Ref sees it the best. Got to go with it. It's going to be number 10 for Avon, Jerry, the junior, dribbling up the ball here.
Less than a minute to go.
Number 12 was calling for it hard, but did not get fed. Nice little turnaround.
Shot for the Eagles is good. Eagles break the 50-point barrier.
We'll get it right here. Come on, Chris. Get us that 50-point barrier right back. And it's Braggett for 3. Bang! There comes back our 50-point lead. As we are going to fall just shy of 100, you know, what's it matter? Look at the difference here. Look at the level of play. And as we were talking about momentum, we needed momentum to go into that 3-game away streak, and Ben, I think we have some momentum. I don't know what you think about it, though.
Well, with the momentum you say we have built, we have to make sure that we bring against North Ridgeville all of this power that we're using, all of this speed, and we need to bring it home, because if we're able to get North Ridgeville out and done with, Avon Lake and Brookside are the games that are going to be the hardest. But my question to you guys is, with our next broadcast, it's dueling the school.
It's not basketball.
We're looking at some wrestling.
Wrestling. Berea-Midpark. Theme is whiteout.
So let's go over some stat leaders real quick before we go down to Emma Rivera on the court. Obviously, Tyson played extreme performance here, ended up with almost 7 steals in the game. Offensive rebound, offensive leader in points. But Nick Reese from behind the arc, did you guys not love it? Him and Reed Broughton were absolutely lighting it up behind the arc. Both of them with over 4 made 3-pointers in this game.
A lot of material for Coach Brown to work with. Titans have a 3-game break until they start their away stretch. Listen to some Neil Diamond while we're wrapping things up.
Now it does look like we're going to be getting ready to head down to Emma Rivera for our last final end-game report here. I wonder what thoughts she's got for us.
Looks like she's going to be interviewing Dylan Maddox.
That's going to be Captain Dylan Maddox just standing down there with number 1. He's the junior and very high skilled.
3-sport athlete, plays some football, basketball, and just started running track last school year.
Incredible win here tonight, 92-53. What do you feel was the key tonight for your team's awesome win?
I think sitting down, getting stops on defense started the game. We started off strong. It was 9-9, and then we just sat down on defense, pressured them, and it was that from there.
What was it like to have Andre back starting?
It's a big help because he's our defensive player. He sits down and gets stops. He guards the best player. He does it all. So yeah, it was a big help.
Well, you had an incredible game, and we can't wait to watch you guys next week.
Thank you.
Excellent interview as always, Emma. I want to say a big thanks here from Titan Studios. We got Callum and Brody here in the studio back here. Emma, sideline reporter. Aiden Winkler down on the court. I'm here with Ben, Dylan, my guys. Always awesome with you guys. I'm going to check back in with Emma again.
Incredible win here tonight for the Titans, 92-53, which also adds another conference win for the Titans. Now, the Titans were the smaller team here. They were shorter, you know, a little bit smaller, going against a very, very large Avon team, but their defense saved them incredibly. At first, they started off very, very slow, very, not much aggressiveness, but once that aggressiveness started, they were on fire. They started getting consistent steals, being able to put up scores, put up shots, just working together, all together as a team. We congratulate them on their win and can't wait to see you guys next week.
So that's all we have for you. Thanks for checking in for some Tuesday Night Hoops.
I'm
Any
Dylan.
closing remarks?
I'm Ben Dotson.
I'm Matt. See you Friday.